You insouciant long pigs, welcome to Sound of SG1's reviews of Transformers and shit. Yes, so, as we are on lockdown, in the UK because of coronavirus, I thought I'd talk to you about lockdown. You see what I did there? You know, thematic, you see. Yes, so, let's take you back to the days of 2010, this game. This is 10 years old, this figure. Holy balls. This is from the Revenge of the Fallen line, which was the sort of later Revenge of the Fallen stuff. When they were producing quite nice figures, actually, in the line. So, Lockdown was hired to hunt down and destroy Autobot Ratchet. And he was in the arms... that's what he aims to do. Once he accepted a contract, nothing short of total deactivation can stop him. His services don't come cheap, but he's the best there is at what he does. Lockdown was never lost a target. He doesn't intend for this to be the first time. So yeah, it's a Lockdown. So this was a movie figure based on an animated character, and that bio is very animated as well. So yes. So let's flip the camera around and let's talk about Lockdown. And there he is in his vehicle mode. Yes. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Got a very Mad Max thing going on with all these spikes and stuff like that. Got some really nice sculpted detail in the headlights as well, which you don't get these days, I must admit. Come on. Yeah, you can see there's like a clear bit of plastic there, and then you've got some like moulded detail of headlights behind it, which is really cool. You've got these cool like spikes going on. You've got these like chariot spikes on the wheels there. Yeah, it looks very, again, thematic, post-apocalyptic and stuff, doesn't it? Yes. Yeah, and then on the back as well, you got some rear fucking...
All systems are fucked.
Quiet you. You got some rear lights all painted up, and you got some the exhaust ports there. Not a lot of robot kibble under there, which is pretty good. But just the colours are great. The sort of charcoal, black, grey, and green, and two different shades of green as well. Because you've got this like sort of neon green going there, and then you've got like a dark sort of almost British racing green going on. But yeah, very nice figure indeed. I love this guy. I think he's really cool. Like I say, based on the animated figure, but brought into the Revenge of the Fallen line. But you know, it is what it is. So yeah, so we'll get to transform it. So basically, it's just a case of loosening everything up. So we'll just move that off there, and then we will sort of separate it up. Now the back is a bit strange. You've got this bit that separates here, and then you've got this bit that doesn't. Now this bit separates here, this bit doesn't. I like sort of asymmetrical Transformers sometimes, like the Robot Brothers in Robots in Disguise, the original Robots in Disguise. So that just flips up like that, and then basically you just have to get everything out of the way. So this whole section will lift up like that. So you separate what will become his legs, and then you get what will become his feet. Pull them down, push them round, pull them down, push them round, and then you've got like chicken legs going on, so you can position these any which way you like. Yeah, I believe this guy has let's move the camera up. The fucking Mecha Live gimmick, which was a bit weird. I'll come to that in a moment. So yeah, so you disconnect this section here and rotate it around. You've got a clip and then a slot there, and that just slots into place thus. And he wants to play there, yeah. We're more or less done. Quite a simple transformation, but quite an effective one. And then you got deep in here, you got these shoulder joints, so you just lift that up like that, and then you got ball joints there, which I've got a tendency to pop off on this one. They've been like that since I got it way back in 2010, folks. So you rotate that out like that. Now, what do I do with the arms? All right, you separate that off there like that. I see. Move that round like that, and these sort of hang at the back, and then you rotate that round like that. So we've got that position going on. Let's move this camera up. just doesn't want to fucking play ball today, this thing. There we go. There we go. Same for this side. You sort of rotate that bit back. Oh, wait a minute. This is different, isn't it? Oh, yeah. You rotate this round. That's right. You get this section and you rotate it all the way around, I want to say. Yeah, like that. That's it. And that just hangs up there. Again, you pull that up like that. And then last thing you do is you get this section here, rotate that forward, rotate that out, and voila, here he is in robot mode. And very fucking cool, I must admit. Oh yeah, you can put the wheels back there like that. Very fucking cool. I really do like this guy. Let's give you a full body shot there. Extremely fucking nice. One of the best Revenge of the Fallen figures I think they did. He has got a very movie face when it focuses, but it is again based on the animated version of this guy. Oh, moving, the camera's dropping all over because I'm holding it. It does have light piping as well. I've got my trusty Han Solo Lego light. It's really works really well for this. And then you can put it up there, and you can see he's got some nice light pipe in there. Very cool. Very, very, very cool. Yeah. He's got some really good articulation. Oh yeah, you can get his engine block there, and you got a little like sort of an arrow-shaped port there, like an arrow-shaped post, and that just fits on there like that. And you can use that as his EMP generator. So, in terms of articulation, his head is on like a double hinge, so he can actually move his head up quite far, which is really cool, actually, and he can move it really far down. So you've got some right fucking range of motion in there, and it does rotate left to right as well, and you can also rotate it like that if you should need to. His shoulders are on, you've got like a hinge joint here and a ball joint there, so you can move it up and round any which way you like. You've got a hinge joint at the elbow here, which will do that as well, any which way you want. But this side has got a tendency to pop off, like I said earlier. And you've got this sort of rubbery plastic for his hand, and it rotates sort of left and right. It's more for transformation, but you can get some good poses out of him. Same for this side. I think you've got like the Mecha Live business, which is this bit. So you straighten out his arm, and then you've got, like, again, rubbery plastic on this one, which moves in and out. That's more for transformation. You can rotate it down like so you can sort of store it out of the way. There we are. So you can keep it like that, and then when he's ready for action, you can pop it out. But you've got the Mecha Live business there with this kind of piston thing going on, which is not too bad. Nothing at the waist, but he does have sort of an ab crunch, but that's more for transformation. But you can give him that joint because it's on. There you go. Let's lift it up there. You've got a universal joint for his hips there, so you can move it out, move it in, move it up, move it back. But he's hindered by that a bit. He's hindered by this bit of kibble, but he can move that out of the way, and he can rotate his leg in which way he likes. Now, he does have Mecha Live again here in his thighs, and when you rotate his legs, they sort of spin round. I don't know if you can see that. They spin round, which I don't understand what the Mecha Live gimmick was about. So yeah, he's got movement there. He's also got movement here and here, which is more for transformation, and he can tilt his whole lower leg as well, and he can move his legs, his feet in and out, so you can get some right stances out of this guy, and you can actually raise him up to make him really fucking tall. That is really tall. This is a deluxe class figure, and he is very, very tall. If I can get him to stand up. There we are. What have I got to comparison? Oh, I've got Studio Series. I mean, this is the difference. This is from 2010, and then I've got Studio Series Barricade right there. I will do a review on him at some point. Focus. You can see the difference in height. Look at the fucking difference. This should have cost £20. I think this was a tenner. Yeah, so I don't usually do comparisons, but I'll just show you how big he fucking is. Right? I mean, it's a deluxe class figure, but a Voyager size actual toy. So yeah, let's get him back into frame so you can see him there. But I like to just push everything back together. So you can make this guy a very, very formidable fucking dude. And he's really cool. And like everybody knows, I'm not the biggest movie fan in the world. But when I saw this figure, I just had to have it back in the day. They did remold this guy a couple of times. I think AXA and Circuit, I think they recoloured him in. So yeah, just move all them out of the way if you want to. I like to just leave him there because they just look... He's got a very Lobo vibe about him. From DC Comics, he's got a very Lobo kind of vibe. But that's no bad thing at all. So yes. Well, I hope you like this review. If you like what I do, please like, share and subscribe. Give me a few comments in the shouting box that is the comment section. Check out my other Transformers reviews. I've got more coming as well while we're all on lockdown. Stay tuned and see what I can come up with. And if you like what I do, why not consider donating to my Patreon? I've got some cool rewards over there. And yeah, so that's me. That's Lockdown. Yeah, look at that face there. It's pretty cool. That's me. That's Lockdown. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you all very soon. Bye for now.